Yo, what's going on, chat? What's going on, fam? What's going on, yo? What's going on? Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but anyways, let's just get into it. Let's start making our coins. Um, so recording this right now. It is 9 o'clock on New Year's. So happy New Year's. New year, new me. That's pretty much the motto. But let's get right into the coin methods. I know that's pretty much all you're here for. So, basically, like every other method I give out, sniping and reposting is going to be your number one bread maker. Lock my chair into place here. But number one bread maker, obviously, is sniping and reposting. Now, you can do this with a lot of cards. You can do it with 84s, 85s. You could post 84s for 84s and 85s, I guess, for 8K. So, I mean, you buy these. Target price, 84. If you're selling for 8,400, that's buying them here for 6 isn't that bad, actually. Excuse me, if your budget. So I'd say 6K and under if you're a lower stack. I think that is the move. I don't know what would be the best filter to honestly go by. I think for these lower positions, I think you just go by position, not really as worried as much on program. Because I feel like when you go by program on these lower cards, they're harder to find. Okay, I'll actually buy this. But this kind of leads into another method. So if you guys have known about the 88 Campus Hero method and building those, you can buy these for like 5K right now and under, or try to get them for 5K and under. And then build 88 Campus Heroes. It's probably not going to work that well right now. But you can see here, 5,500. So yeah, if you are a lower stack, I would recommend doing that. I'm actually going to go post up that Harold Carmichael real quick. Post them up for 8,000. It's a nice little profit on that card. And sometimes these lower stacks really are better for, coins. When the market's kind of dry, the high market at least, like I could really go back and just kind of sit on um, lower stacks. Okay, I don't know why I'm on Legends. I think I gotta just reset it. Filter resets. Alright, just lazy selling is really where it's gonna be at. You can lazy sell 86s and 87s. I just find it to be kind of hard to get 86s right now because they really are very close to value. Obviously, you got to filter down there, but you want to get these 87s at like probably 15 and 86s at like 10. The thing I don't really like about the 86, 87 filter is like the 84 filter is pretty much just as good as this, if I'm being honest. Like it really is when it comes to, a price difference, because really you're not going to find that many cards that are going to be like a big profit margin with 86s. You can see I haven't really found nothing really yet that'd be considered a snipe. These are unfiltered, and that's only a profit of like 200 coins. Obviously not here for that, so you can do 86s. I just think it's a little more time consuming. 88s, 89s. Bad thing about doing 88s, 89s right now is, okay, so 36K and 89s are 48. So meaning you'd probably want to get 89s a little bit under 40K and 88s at, I would probably say 30 and under. I'd probably try to get them under 30 though. So you just go by position, filter it down. Obviously the bad thing about this is there's really no card in the game. No new cards that are 88s, 89s. Now maybe when Playoffs gets here, or Campus Heroes 2 even, Could get some lower cards that are like 88s, but I doubt it. You know, you kind of just go back between a bunch of different positions, and you snipe. So yeah, anything for under 30. I think I actually missed a card just now on the corner filter. I wasn't even really paying attention. That's fine though. But yep, 88 filter you can definitely get on. I can show you some other stuff. We'll actually look at some other stuff too besides just sniping and lazy selling stuff. Now I did make a little bit off of my 93 investments. We didn't make as much as I thought we would. We still made, you know, about 250K because I kind of had to undersell stuff. You can see 90s right now. I would say probably 96K is your best bet. Anywhere between 95 and 97K looks to be the range, meaning you would want to get these cards for probably 80. 80, I think, is what you'd be wanting to get these cards for. So 85, that's not good enough. Now 91s, I think you can also do 91s as well. Let's see what they're going for. I forgot to check those. So 91s are going for 118. It might be a little harder to sell though, for sure. But like a receiver, you're gonna have to filter it down. So if they're 118, I'd say try to get them for under 100 for 91s. I'm not a huge fan of the 90 filter unless it's like really popping. Like when the All Pro pack came out in the store the other day, this filter was popping for sure. You know, obviously there's the 92, 93 filter as well that you could try doing. I don't know how good it's going to be, but you know, if you would have held your cards till today, I mean, I sold pretty much all mine off. You can see they're back up to 200, and this is why I said you invest in the 92s. I mean, if you took my advice for these cards, for these 92s, and you bought at 150 and under, let's say you bought 150 bare minimum, 150. You sell one back for 200, you're making a 30K profit per card. And they will sell, trust. The 93s, they're kind of back up to 300K now, it looks like. So, I mean, you could still maybe even try sniping the 93s. I don't know how easy or hard it would be to do. It doesn't look like it's easy, I would say. It'll definitely be more of a struggle to get the cards now for the prices you want. As you can see, though, 188. I mean, I was kind of right, though. I said, you know, take your cards and hold them till Monday, because Legend packs will be out of the store. There really isn't that much content drops on Monday. Either way, I mean, you can see here the cards are basically back up to 200. But, you know, I was also saying you could have done this with cover athletes as well. Now 252, I will definitely grab that Andre Reed for 252. I'll repost him for 300, and I'll eventually sell him. Probably won't sell first time, but that's completely fine. Okay, 295. So yeah, we'll make a profit on this. He's selling around that 290 mark. So we sell him for 300. I mean, that's, you know, 20K we didn't have before. So I mean, if you're gonna do this now, try to buy these 93s at like 250, and then 92s I would say probably 160. It'll probably be really hard though to get them for them prices. You probably have to stay here for a while. Cover athletes is what I was looking at. I was saying you could also bought these the other day. You can see they're somewhat back up in price. You know, you could have gotten these at like 250 the other day. What's Odell at now? Odell's still up there? Yeah, Odell, I mean, he's still 500. Sherman's actually dropped to 570 now. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Team of the Week was another decent one. That was decent with cards. Uh, Now, you could also go by position as well. Don't have to sit on. I think the Legends filter is probably going to be your best bet if you're looking for if you're like on a hard scope 93s and 92s. But if you want to go by position too, that's completely fine. You can see I'm actually seeing a lot of stuff on filters for 59 minutes at least. You could even try doing the over listing method that I've been doing. The over listing method can definitely work. I've done it multiple times already. It works, but it just takes time to sell cards. You know, like Andre Reed here, 400k. I guarantee this card might sell because I've seen one sell for 400. And I mean, if I sold mine for 400, I mean, we'd be making 110k profit. It's just a matter of time. You can do this with a lot of cards, you know. You could do it with this Justin Herbert here. Pretty much any card you see. You could even do it with Team Diamonds, and that's a way you can make Team Diamonds profitable is by overlisting Team Diamond cards. They're not guaranteed to sell, but I think if you keep posting them, you'll eventually get some to sell. I mean, you could even do it with the new Devin Hester. So, if you want to find out what cards, you know, you can probably overlist, you probably just sit on here honestly for 5 minutes or so, see what sells, or you could, you know, even if you really want to, sit on here for like 15 minutes and just let your game kind of take its course. But that's obviously a timely investment for nothing. But you're basically just checking to see if any of these cards sell, and if you see like a specific card selling, you could probably go to that program, try to hard scope. Well, not necessarily hard scope, but you could probably try getting the card for a cheaper price and reposting. So Kyle Williams, for example, 329 he sold for, and that was okay. That's the second legend I've seen, but 329. Kyle Williams, I guarantee, is not that much. I was seeing him consistently for 250, 250, 250, 250 the other day. So like Kyle Williams, you know, we filter it down by him. Look at 298, 299, 299, 300. Look at how many cards are ahead of him. This is how many cards are ahead of him. And yet one sold for 329. Ain't that just crazy, guys? There's five. There's about 8 or 9 cards ahead of that. But it sold. So just saying you can't overlist cards. It definitely can work. You just got to give it time, you know. That Andre Reed, honestly, that I got, I honestly probably shouldn't have posted for 300. I could have probably gotten away with posting it for 330 and it probably could have sold, you know. And if you want to find out recent sales as well on MUTGG, you could go there. MUTGG is definitely a reliable source you could go on and see if cards are selling at, you know, a price that is way above their value. So like I'll go to Andre Reed. I'll go to a couple of these 93 legends. I think Andre Reed and Ed Too Tall are ones that I think would get posted up often. All right, let's go to MUTGG real quick here. So how you find out is you just go by players and then you kind of search by the player. So obviously I'm looking for Andre Reed. You go prices, and then you look at like his recent sales. And then it'll give you like certain stats on the card, statistics for like what and it'll base it on a certain amount of sales. So like right now it's on the last 25 sales. So that okay, look, Anthony Munoz for 400 sold? Are you kidding me? Is he really that much or am I tripping? Anyways, Andre Reed. You see here 300. So what they were saying on there, you look at the maximum. You look at the maximum price on MUTGG. For me, it says 316, which is basically the max you could probably sell this Andre Reed for and probably get him to sell based on his last 25 sales. So, and his minimum was 251, so I bought him for 251. And the max we could sell him for, that he'll probably sell at most likely, is 316. Meaning we could have gotten an extra 16K if we sold him for that much. Now, obviously, I could take him down, all that stuff. I'm not going to, though. I'm just going to leave mine up. He'll sell. Unless he already did, actually. I think he might have sold already. Which he did, so, I mean, boom, there you go. I mean, I made 20K just like that. It's all about working the market and really just learning your prices on the market. It's really how you'll make a lot of coins. Because yes, when you first start out, and this is advice that will take you throughout Madden. When you first start, yes, it's a grind. It's always going to be a grind when you start making coins. Hell, it was a grind for me when I first started making coins. And guess what? It's still a grind to make coins, but it's way easier because the more coins you have, the more coins you can make, and the more coins you can put into things and put into cards. I've made actually a good amount off of investments this year. And the only reason I made so much on them investments is because I had coins to begin with. And that's why I don't really like making a team and I like menu grinding like this, is because the more coins I have, the more coins I can make, and eventually I can build a really, really good team. Because, I mean, that's obviously what we're all trying to do. Plus, with how expensive, cards are this year, the limiteds and stuff, I'm kind of being wary. Because I don't want to go through that grind again. Like I would rather be sitting at 30 mil, building my team, and then probably only drop myself down to 15 mil, which I know I can still do plenty with, compared to like, yeah, I spend, 9 million coins right now, and I only have really 4 million coins to work with. Which somebody may look at me and be like, well, 4 million coins is a lot. Well, it's kind of a lot, but with investing and doing all this stuff and putting coins in the cards and, these higher cards especially is where you're going to make most of your bank for your buck. So I'm just really trying to play it safe here, make as many coins as I possibly can, and then it's like 50. If we had 15 million coins, I don't really have to worry so much about losing so much because I have a team already. Right now I kind of have to be cautious because I don't have a team. I don't want to lose it all and have to grind it all over. So honestly, you could do this with any card. You can do this with any card and learn the prices of a card. So, for example, these legends is really what I'm looking at. These legends is really what I'm looking at. So, can you filter it down by, I mean, I've used MUTGG before, but like, I don't, yeah, okay, so I think you can filter it down by program. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, program. Legends. And we're going to apply filter. So then we can look at all the 93s. So the 93s, there's Andre Reed, Ed Too Tall, Kyle Williams. So they're all saying they're basically around 290. Zach Thomas, for example, is the one I'm looking at right now. So this Zach Thomas at 320 is not that bad of a buy, because his max price, his last 25 sales was 450,000, which means we'd make 80K on this card if we bought him right now. Now I think he got bought, but well, actually that might have been a snipe for that Zach Thomas actually. Yeah, so that Zach Thomas was a snipe, man. Crap. That's crazy. Um, like I said, you can do this with pretty much any legend card, and it'll tell you their maximum. So Zach Thomas's is 450. Could have made a good chunk on that, for sure. Anthony Munoz, one I'm seeing pop up a lot. His max is 420, so meaning you'd probably want to get him for 350, somewhere in that range. Vernon Davis, that's another one. Vernon Davis. His maximum is 370. So you'd probably want to get Vernon Davis for probably about 310-ish for a nice profit. Jack Tatum's another one, but he's kind of more up there. And Chris Hinton. Kyle Williams, Ed Too Tall, I think are the ones you're going to see most of. So, Kyle Williams, his max is 310. Ed Too Tall is 302. But then again, I will say on this, it's not always going to be accurate because we obviously seen Kyle Williams sell for 330 basically. So it's not always going to be accurate. But I think if you buy these at a safe enough price, which I think 270 and lower might actually be a really safe buy for most of these cards. Like 270, I think, because minimum you're selling these for is 300. So even if you sold it back for 300, you'll still make back your coins. So you can do this, like I said, any filter. You could do Legends, you could do Team of the Week. You could do cover athletes, but Legends is probably going to be the most consistent. Now, if you really want to, get deep into the market, hold on, quick water break. My throat's kind of dry. But if you want to get deep into the market, you can really go by position if you want to. You can see here 200, but then you can start looking at okay, what cards aren't on here. You got to kind of analyze that as well as you got to realize what cards are and aren't on the block. So you see Sam Laporta for 300 basically, Vita Vea, Jalen Hurts. There's Kyle Williams for 330, Herbert for 325. And I mean, if you have to, you can write these prices down for sure. Peyton Hillis for 340, Barry for 360, 380. Even these higher cards. Lamar for 460 sold. So, you could really go on here, start filtering down. So, if you just want to play extremely safe, which playing it really safe might be better than just playing it safe, if I'm being honest. If you want to be safe and guarantee yourself to make coin on a card, just buy it at buy 93s at 270 and under, and buy 92s at 160 and under. Probably be hard to get the cards at 160, but you probably can. So, like I said, 270 or as close as you can get the 270. But it really just depends on the card you're going after as well. And that's really just where you have to learn the market by yourself, You gotta learn the market, you gotta learn prices. And once you get the hang of it, and once you know really the card's prices, you'll be able to automatically know, hey, this card, goes for this much. Now that Richard Sherman, for under 500, feels like a buy. I'm going to let it go, though. Because that really isn't that bad of a buy for 490, but it is 92 Sherman. You never know with that card. And when you get on the market enough, you'll start learning prices. Like, trust me, you'll see what cards are consistently getting posted for, and you'll learn. It's not rocket science really to learn the auction house of a virtual, digital, or digital game, whatever. Now I think about it, Zero Chill and Ghost might not be bad to sit on either, if you're really looking for just mainly snipes. Also, knowing what cards are popular on certain theme teams. So, like, Eagles cards are going to be popular. The Zero Chill cards are going to be popular. So, you could probably overlist them because everybody's trying to make that Zero Chill theme team or an Eagles theme team or really just the higher tier theme teams in the game. So, you could probably overlist some of them cards because they're popular cards in the game. I'd probably say though, your best your best filter I feel like you could probably sit on, in my opinion, is probably quarterback and wide receiver and maybe corner. Kind of what it usually is, the skilled positions. Quarterback, very popular position because everybody likes to run different quarterbacks. A lot of meta quarterbacks, Andrew Luck and I know Joe Burrow. Some Justin Herbert out there, Lamar, Vic. Everybody has their QB preference. A lot of people are running Andrew Luck though right now. But like if you see a card sell for a certain price, it means you could probably sell it off for that price. So like this Lamar, if he was like 400, I'd buy it. I mean, we seen one sell for 460. And like I said, if you don't feel like you're seeing that many snipes, you can always hop off the filter and you can go by program. So programs you can go by is basically either Legend, Zero Chill, or Ghost of Mutt. I don't know which one's gonna work the best. I truly don't know that. It looks like Zero Chill and Ghost of Mutt are both really good though. Now, obviously, I'm still learning prices myself. Like, Justin Herbert, Andrew Luck's 470. You could probably sell Andrew Luck for 500, to be honest. You could probably sell Andrew Luck for 500. So if Andrew Luck pops up for a good price, I'll probably buy him. But like if you want to set on a filter, you gotta learn prices. I'm trying to learn these prices. Peppers for 400 could potentially sell him for 470. That really isn't a bad buy. So you could take a chance on that Julius Peppers. Usually, I think what you really want to do is make 20K and above per card, though. I think that's really where you want to be sitting at, is somewhere with like 20K per card. This Pierce Scarinci, is he new? Because I've never seen this dude. 480? So that's like, okay, so that's not worth it then. That's basically quick sell. Or not quick sell, Jesus. It's basically just coin value back. Now that Rashee Rice did sell pretty fast. What did Rashee Rice sell for? 400? I don't know why he sold so fast. Strange. So then you got Diggs 429. Probably could sell him for 450. I think Lawrence Taylor is around 350-ish. Because his prices really went down since then. Which is strange to me because it's Lawrence Taylor. 276. Alright, actually, chat, I'm gonna sit here for a couple minutes, kind of let the auction house kind of just take its course and see what cards are selling for. Cause I want to make sure on some of these, like Micah Parsons definitely is one I want to make sure of. Devin Hester. Usually there's a card that I'll sell like every minute though on here. Now you can see Sherman's on here for like $5.90. So Joe Klecko for 206. All right. Roquan for 478 sold. Cool, cool, cool. $350 for this Kevin Glover. Jesse Bates didn't sell. Devin Hester's don't look like they're selling like that. Deron Bland sold for 475. That's a limited though, so like I don't really count. Not really a whole lot selling, to be honest. That's what I'd probably like to see. Dang. Y'all hear that pop? My freaking toe cracked. One of these streams, though, I'll definitely try to open some packs on stream. I really feel like I need to do a pack opening at some point this year. I mean, I've done like 2 pack openings, but they were off camera, so. I'm just really sitting here waiting to see if stuff sells. Okay. Didn't sell, didn't sell. Yeah, really not a whole lot selling right now. Sad day. Sad day. Anyway, let's look at some sets right now. See if anything's profitable from sets. So, Team of the Weeks, I don't really recommend doing in the middle of the week. Or like when Team of the Weeks just aren't even in the game. So, you could do all Maddens. You could probably do Ghosts. Probably could do Ghosts. I mean, if you buy the Ghost for, what, 85k? That's costing probably about 430 for a Ghost, but they're kind of all under 500, so probably not worth that. You could look at Legend sets, maybe. So, like, Jack Tatum, the new one. He's like 490 or something. So 100k for that Jack Tatum. Because Jack Tatum's like 500, I think, right now. Or really close to it. These is going to cost you about 90k. That's 180, that's 280. These 87s, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. Let's say you get them for 17. That's going to cost you about another. So yeah, this isn't really that worth it. Well, actually, no. Because hold on. 280. And this is going to cost you about another 100, so it's 380. And this be another 30. So Jack Tatum, if he's 500, you can make like 40k on Jack Tatum. Or even Chris Hinton too. You could probably work for him. Be how much he's going for. There's not even one on the auction house, so we'll have to check how much Jack Tatum is. I can just go to the catalog and look. Jack Tatum. Yeah, so I mean there is a little bit of profit in Jack Tatum for sure. You could probably post him for 500. So you can make, 30, 40k from Jack Tatum. It's not bad. Just obviously takes a little bit of time to make sets. I don't think most feared sets are profitable. Let's see, 87s. Or no. All Madden sets is what I was going to look at. So DRC is kind of one that's... Or no, I'm thinking of AKA, aren't I? So William Perry, 160? Hold on. This William Perry might actually be profitable. Like, really profitable. So let's look at all Madden. What do you need? 588. Okay, so not worth it then. Because I was going to say, these 588s, you could get like 30k. but it's really hard to even get them under 30. So there's not really any profit in the all Madden sets. AKA, you could look at AKA. For, DRC. So you need his 88, which we'll say is 35k. Then you need, yeah, so I don't think DRC is working either, because I see one for like 120 earlier. It's probably not profitable. There's not that many sets that are really that profitable right now. I think you're just better off looking at the market, kind of weighing your options there. Actually, no. Let me look at one more set. I want to look at Team Diamonds. Team Diamonds 2. Because I feel like you can make profit on these. You could probably make profit from Team Diamonds despite it taking years for it to be completed. The bad thing, though, is we have to look at prices for all this stuff. So I say these go for about 35k. So that's 105 right there. It's 105. So that's like 140. I mean, this could be profitable. So we're just going to go by the prices we see here. So that's 140. And then that becomes 150. 53. There's no way that card's 40k. Wow. Yeah, Team Diamonds, I mean, there's probably some that are profitable, but it's just a grind trying to get all these damn cards. If I'm being completely honest. Wow, market, I mean, there's really not a whole lot you can do to make coins right now. It's kind of sad, to be honest. The market's just kind of in like a, I don't know, kind of in a dry spell almost. Because it's like, yes, you can make coins, but it's like not as much as you could make on like, content drop days. Plus, I don't even know if these are the newest cards I'm seeing. I mean, sure, 59 minutes, but sometimes they be capping on this. See, like, they stay capping, bro. Getting 23-hour mark to pop up is insane. So, like I said, best thing you could probably do, 93s at 270. Unless, honestly, probably the best way to make coin. Now, I don't really know what the best filter is to be getting them for cheap. See, part of me would think it'd be Zero Chill with how many cards are getting posted, but I guess that's not the case either. It's definitely not going to be Ghost of Mutt. So, I mean, hey, try these filters out, see if they work. I mean, you can see there's a couple cards for under 300 getting posted. So you could either just set on one filter or go back and forth. It's up to you, to be honest. Legends for me has been mostly consistent for some reason over these two. I don't know why either, because, I mean, there's literally content that just got put out today for this promo. But, anyways, I'm gonna hop off stream. There's really not a whole lot to talk about or a whole lot to do really right now in Mutt. You just kind of slowly got to make your coin right now. Kind of grind. So, I'm out, guys. Yeah, I'm out.